Hey guys, it's Victoria. I'm here. So sorry for checking in so late. I just want to really apologize to you guys. Of course, Victoria here with the show The Tailor and The Dressmaker. We have had really weird last 2 weeks. I apologize. We actually recorded a video on last week and had technical difficulties. I recorded it here on this their phone with Mr. Jim when we didn't have any battery juice for the camera, and I could not retrieve the video off of said phone. It was evil, wicked phone, so I couldn't get it off. Had a problem with that. Got wrapped up in the week with a wedding. I apologize. And then, as most of you know, Hurricane Matthew just came aboard, and unfortunately for so many people who've experienced devastation, they have felt the brunt end of Hurricane Matthew. I myself had to kind of go through it last night. It came up the Savannah coast, I think earlier in the day yesterday, with the brunt of it around midnight to 6 a.m. We were in the non-mandatory evac zone, so our house is fine, praise God. No damage, no issues. We didn't even lose power, I think maybe for about 2 minutes, and it came back. So everything that could have been worst case scenario was quite opposite for us. So for that, we're thankful. I'm still waiting to hear back from Mr. Jim, who was also hunkered down a bit. But aside from that, I just wanted to assure you, our fans, that our thoughts have been on you guys. We miss y'all like crazy. I was going to do a show, but I just have this webcam, and I didn't want to do it by my lonesome. So just please give us a chance to just get things together. We should be back live for next week. Right now, all the roads are really, really dangerous. In Savannah, I live kind of on the outskirts, so that's why I'm not directly affected. But there's still some areas near me that are a little bit rough right now. So if push comes to shove, next show definitely will come about. I'll probably be doing some little mini shows or something along the way too. But I will do a show myself if Mr. Jim and I are unable to reunite due to closed roads. So we will see you again. But again, I am so sorry. We've had some exciting shows planned. We're going to do a really neat one on organza and its multiple uses, aside from just using it in clothing. There were some other ones I had. We'll just leave them as surprises. How about that? I don't want to divulge everything, but really neat kind of shows, things like that to consider. As always, love bringing you guys great information. Love you for following us. Thank you for all your thoughts and prayers and your support. For those who probably knew that we were going through the storm, thank you for that. And for those that didn't, no worries. But just want to give you an explanation. Sorry again for last week and my snafu with my camera. Didn't expect for this to happen this week and us to go 2 weeks without a show. But such is life, and things happen, right? Can't be in control of everything. We're just so thankful to be alive. Prayers to Haiti, people in the Bahamas, Florida. I had family in Florida that had kind of had to buckle down, but they didn't get the bad end of it. Just a lot of people evacuated. It's crazy, y'all. Our last time we evacuated in Savannah, I think was like in 1999. I won't tell you my age. I was like 19, I think. So yeah, it's a long time ago. Uh, this doesn't happen quite often. Thankful for that. But man, our downtown, you can look for yourself. It's pretty kind of messed up. Tybee Island is had a huge surge of water. Just lots going on. So for us, I was trying to get to the computer, but I'm not gonna lie to you. In the days preparing for Matthew, I was running to grab food. We were trying to prep the garage, trying to figure out if we're gonna need to escape or not. It's us, the three of us, my husband and I, my daughter, and then we have a guinea pig, a little girl, baby, and then we have a geriatric 16-year-old dog. So, all those family members, we're trying to figure out what to do with. It's just kind of wild. And a lot of people didn't have any time to think. They just had to be reactive. Again, we just held on pins and needles waiting to be assigned mandatory evacuation and never got it. And it was really weird last night sleeping through the storm, because we actually did sleep through most of it, thank God. I think it downgraded. But it's just a weird eeriness to it, and the sound of the wind and the wave. But we were so far off from the coast that literally it was not bad at all. I think we just have like maybe pine needles in the yard or something. It's not bad. So with that being said, maybe we can use our time to go help some other people that are going through, which we're going to definitely do that, and we'll join with our church to do that and have some great group efforts. But sounds like it's going to be cleanup for the long run. Again, that's where we've been. Please stay tuned. next upcoming show is in a few days. Excited to bring it to you. I'm working on back to the sewing front. I actually had to work, and it's been a blessing. I'm happy I didn't evacuate because I have to coming pretty soon go fit some little ballerinas for the Charlotte Nutcracker performance. So I've got my hands full. I'm finalizing the last few steps. I had to stop with my bridal ensemble. Unfortunately, she had to postpone her wedding. It was supposed to be this weekend. The storm had other plans. So lots going on, y'all. Anyhow, I hope everything's fine in your neck of the woods, and I pray you guys weren't affected by it. If you were, I pray that whatever that effect was minimal, and at the very least, retaining of life and health and strength is like the greatest gift. So much prayers are using yours. So on behalf of myself, Victoria Baylor, the dressmaker part of the show, The Tailor and The Dressmaker, in the absence of my wonderful co-host, Gentleman Jim, our professional master tailor, thank you for watching our show. We will be back on board pretty soon. Oh, and I guess I could give you a tip before we go. One thing I did do, and I did very well, was I hid my babies. So I'm going to put that right there. And I think I can get through and show you. I was a little bit too comfortable. I actually have to zip my pants now and get up. But I had to prepare my room. You can see behind me, there are no babies. My machines usually sit right behind me. Well, minus the tank over there, which is the blind hemmer. Ooh, right there, blind hemmer. That's there. I evacuated my kids. So the safest place for me, I have a room next to my front door. And there's a big window. Let me stop making y'all seasick. There, so there's a giant window there. I was really nervous. And then I got my baby back online. Yay! So Mr. Jim and I had anyway, he helped me get her running again, which is awesome. So I'm using her for costumes. But let's go back over here. My babies are in the closet. So that's tip. Having to evacuate or possibly evacuate or just protect your stuff. I had to protect the kids. So this is my fabric closet, and as you can see, the girls are in there. There's my my serger, then my Janome machine there, and then I have a blind hemmer kind of out of view right there and there. And then this is of course my fabric closet. I don't know if most of you've seen that. So I hid the babies away, so I can have nothing happening to them. So fortunately that was again, that was just a precaution, and I just bumped my knee. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm getting old. Anyway, that was a precaution, and we didn't, nothing came of it. So, tip there, if you're hurricane prepping, take care of the kids. I don't have to tell you that. I know some of you guys had to leave your stuff and run off. I'm so sorry for that. I think I read some posts like that. If anything, you want your stuff up high in case, or in the closet or something. You don't want your roof to pull back. But anyway, exercise precaution, protect your stuff, and then from an insurance standpoint, I took pictures of everything in the sewing room, from all my books to everything, just to document in case I had to replace anything, fabrics and all that kind of stuff. I forgot to take pictures of my patterns. I'm sure they would not want to know all 500 of my patterns, but I wouldn't take them individually, but just showing that I had a bulk load of patterns. But anyhow, that's it. I'm over here just chit-chatting again and talking too much, so I think I've said my piece. Thanks again for following the show. We are never, hopefully, going to dip out like that again. Lord willing, nothing weird happens. We try to always maintain contact, and we'll be back online for some really cool and fun shows this upcoming week. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Miss you guys. Don't forget to visit us on Facebook. We both have Instagram pages. I'm Victoria D. Baylor on Instagram. Mr. Jim, I think he's Jim and Jim, or you can go to his Facebook and find his Instagram. We're also Tailor and The Dressmaker on Facebook. I have a new, of course, business doing fashion image consulting and that kind of fun stuff. Is called dressin10.com. Always about, promoting and empowering the woman who has limited time to be her fashionable self. No matter what that definition is for her, that's what the empowerment is all about. So that's what I'm about. And then I think that's all our stuff. And of course, I'm at 10,000 hours of sewing too. So love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.